Okay guys, so the next thing we're going to be doing is filling in some basic settings. So to do that, you need to come down to this settings tab here, and we will be revisiting this to go more in depth in certain areas. But first of all, let's go to general, and here is your store name, which you should be able to change if you want to, but it doesn't really matter because we're going to be having a custom domain. This is what shows right here. When we cover domains and stuff, you'll be able to well, you know, you won't see that. Entirely up to you. You can call it something related if you want. Your account email here, make sure this is an email where Shopify can contact you. The customer email is the email that people will see when you get emails that come from you, and there's a lot of automated emails that come from here as well, which we'll have a look at in just a minute. But I recommend that you don't use like, say for instance, a Gmail address or something like that, because it doesn't look very professional. And I will show you how you can set up a proper custom email. So it'll be your you know, it'll be something like info@yourdomain.com, or you know, whatever you want it to be at yourdomain.com. So I'll show you how to do that, but for now, just ensure we can come back and change it at a later date, but just ensure you got one in there where they can contact you. Your store address, you'll need to fill that in. Make sure you fill in a phone number, because they want to have your phone number when you add your bank details. So you've got to have a phone number in there. Set your time to your local time. So mine would be which one am I going? Mine would be here, London. I recommend the metric system. It's entirely up to you. We will be using weights to calculate our shipping as well. So shipping can be a little bit confusing, but in a nutshell, basically, if you're selling a canvas print, we would set the weight of that to say 1 kilogram, and then if they ordered, say, 5 of those, then that would be 5 kilograms. So it would calculate the shipping for 5 different things. So we'll be using that. Set it to really whatever you want, but I'd recommend the metric system. This edit order option, you don't need to touch that. That's just if you want to have your orders come through with a custom ID. We don't, or I'm pretty sure you won't need that. It will just go order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Your store currency, set it to your local currency. So if you're in America or England, set it to your local one. If you're selling stuff worldwide, that's no problem. You can get an app which will convert it on the fly, but just on a side note, it does put people off. For instance, if I was selling canvas prints in America and my store was running in pounds, it does reduce your sales because people don't like that when they see the conversion. So set that for your local your local currency. I'm just going to put a number in there like that, and I'm going to hit save. Okay, so come back up, hit this little settings back arrow there, payment providers. So this is where we add our payment information, or this is where we add our bank details to receive our cash. So you'll need to add a provider here, use Shopify payments, hit continue, and add your details in. Let's just wait for this page to load. Okay, and then hit complete setup, and then you'll just need to add your bank details. So this is where money will come to you. Okay, PayPal, you can select a PayPal to receive money with PayPal as well. Just something to be aware of, a lot of people in e-commerce will actually switch PayPal off, so they'll force people to use their credit card. It's been tried and tested, and a lot of, you know, it doesn't reduce sales. People, if they want to buy the product, will still use their credit card. But the drawback is with PayPal, and the reason why a lot of people don't activate PayPal is because of PayPal disputes. So you will find with you will always have problem customers. You will always get the odd few that will try and refund for whatever reason. PayPal will tend to take the customer's side on that, and they will favor the customer and refund the customer, and you'll end up losing money. Whereas if people are using a credit card, it's much more difficult for them to dispute that payment, dispute the thing. You get an opportunity to submit the information. For instance, if they say they didn't receive it and you sent something and you've got a shipping or a tracking number and it says it's been delivered, then you have a case to argue that you did keep your end of the bargain, you know, and you sent that. You've got the proof that you sent it, you've got the proof they ordered it and everything, and you're much more likely to keep hold of your money. So entirely up to you. Personally, I do use PayPal, but I just wanted to point that out to you, so you know. You can activate Amazon Pay. Just click activate. It will take you through the steps with Amazon that you need to do so people can use Amazon. You can add all these other pay things. To be honest, I don't use any of those. Payment authorization, leave that on manual, and then click save once you're done going through those settings. Checkout, we don't in fact, we'll revisit that one later. You don't need to do anything there. Shipping, we'll revisit later. Taxes is something, if you are in America, you will want to check this box here. Charge taxes on shipping rates. US shipping taxes are automatically calculated. If you're in the UK, I would leave it on all taxes are included in my prices. Or if you are in America, you can still leave this on and you can handle your own tax as you want, but I'm sure that would be a big headache. Tax rates here, you can add these as well, but you can just leave this as standard. Taxes, locations, I would leave this. This would be for if you've got like a lot of different products and they being sort of drop shipped or shipped from different places, then it will show where those are being shipped from. You can add a shipping location, but it's not really going to make much difference to you. Gift cards we don't need to use. Notifications, will be going more in depth on this, or possibly customizing. So what this is automated emails that get sent out to your customers, and we can customize this. Order confirmation is the main one. Order cancelled, if they cancel it, it's going to ping them an order. If we just look in this one, these are tricky because they're built in HTML. But to be honest, Shopify do a real good job of it. Let's have a look at this. So this is the email that a customer would get after they make a purchase. It's got the name of your store. Thank you. Hi John. They can view their order. They can visit the store. It tells them what they've ordered and bought. Gives them all the information. And that's completely automated. You don't need to do anything. And I don't think we really do need to edit them. That's absolutely fine as it is. Yeah, all these are fine. Yeah. Oh, desktop notifications, you can enable that. What that will do is it will give you little pop-ups in the corner of the screen when you make a sale. If you're on your computer a lot, it's great to have those on, and it's really good. It makes like a ka-ching noise when you get a sale, and it's lovely to see sales popping up all the time when you're getting sales, so you can enable those if you want to. Also, I'll point out as well, you can actually get an app for your phone as well, so when you're out and about you get those notifications on your phone and you can see what's going on your phone. It gives you some basic settings and basic well, just to look really. I'm not sure you can actually do anything with the app, but it's good to have that. Files, highly unlikely we'll ever use this, but I'll quickly show you here. You can upload and host images here, so if you want to upload any images and files and stuff like that, it's just somewhere where it will store them for you, and then you can get a URL if you want to share them. Sales channel, we'll be actually looking at that more in depth as we progress. Here we can do things like connect Facebook fan page as well, so all your products will show up in a Facebook store right on your fan page. That is super cool. We'll dive deeper into that as we go in. Account here, so you can add staff accounts here, so you can add somebody. If you've got a VA working for you, you can add somebody who can log into your store, but they won't. You can control what what control they have over your store. So if you've got someone working for you handling orders and stuff like that, you can add them on a staff account. It will send them an invite via email, and then they get their own login details and they can log in and help you with your store. Down here, this looks a little different here because I'm a Shopify partner. I've got this as a development store, but you'll have the options down here where you can actually change your price plan. You'll still have these options here, but you can upgrade and stuff like that, and this will tell you what plan you're on. Don't need to do anything there. Billing, yep, we don't need to do anything there, but I'll quickly show you. Oh yes, sorry, yeah, we need to add a credit card. So make sure you add your details if Shopify hasn't already forced you to do that when you signed up for your free trial. And then legal here, we'll probably look at this later, but this is very important these days with privacy and stuff like that. And they have like a built-in one, so you can go create for your refund policy. We can create it from a template and just read through it, make sure that it is in line with what you want to do. We'll have a look at this when we create our footer, because the footer, if you're not sure, is the very bottom part of a website. And let's just see oh, we got the password on, haven't we? Oh no, we got it. So yeah, the footer is down here from this line here, and it's got some quick links already. We're going to customize our own footer and everything, but here it'll have privacy policy, terms of service, stuff like that. This is the legal stuff. This is you know, there's a lot about the privacy and stuff like that, so it's very important. But like I say, they've got these templates, which is a perfect place to start. You know you're covered straight away, and you can just go in and tweak these up. But when we actually create our footer, we're going to look at those. So for now, you need to go into general, fill in your details there, add your bank details to accept money there, select which taxes you want to use from here, and that is it for now. Okay, thanks guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.